See my location. Damn.
You got bread?
Yeah, I'm good.
Hey, what's up? We got Goonville in the building, man. What's up, man?
What it is, man? Your boy Smoke Yo checking in. What's happening?
Not much, man. Y'all doing big things out there in that Florida. But man, you recently had a little situation going on, man. So tell me what's going on with you, 6ix9ine, and what went down.
Okay, what happened was first off, I had my car parked at the studio and I was in an Uber. So I was on my way back to the studio. It was about I say about 4:45. And we was at the light waiting on the light to change. And when the light changed, next thing you know, this Rafe came out of nowhere, bomb, smashed me right on my side, like T-boned me on my side. You know what I'm saying? All airbags came out, glass popping everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So I climb out of the car. Once I climb out of the car, I look and I think I see a fucking ghost. I'm looking, I see 6ix9ine standing right there.
Damn, son. What car I hit? I had both. Yo, Ben, pull up on me real quick. I just crashed.
On my old side.
See my location. Damn.
You got bread?
Yeah, I'm good.
On the highway, like you feel me?
I know you was probably like, man, what in the world, man? You know what I'm saying?
Out of anybody in the world that could have hit me, bro, I get out the car and I see a ghost, bro. I'm looking like, what the? And this man sitting up here with like $2-3 million worth of jewelry. He hollering and screaming and so I climb out. First thing I do, I say, let me grab my phone. So I grab the phone and I start videoing the whole scene because I'm just like, man, look, I got you, bro. I mean, I can't believe it's him. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had like 6, 7 different things come through my mind when I see him out there on this highway. You know what I'm saying? He out here by himself. You know, I could have took his chains. I could have beat him up. I could have did anything to the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could have did him dirty.
I could have did him dirty, dog. I spared him. Number one, I spared him. That's number one. Number two, you know what I'm saying? Like, he gave me his number, whatever. He's screaming. He on federal probation. You know, I'm on federal probation. I'm on federal probation. He just going crazy, hysterical. I'm looking at this man like, bruh, I'm saying to myself, you know what? You know what? You know what? You finna be my best friend. That's what you finna be. You finna be my best friend, bro. You almost killed me, bro. I'm talking about I'm tore up on this highway. He hollering, screaming. He trying to get up out of there. So I'm like, I see him trying to hit it. So I'm saying to myself, okay, you could do whatever you want to do. Don't worry about it. I got you. I already got the video. So that's what I'm saying in my head.
Now, bet that up. Yo, yeah. I got to ask this question, though. If a Wraith hits you, a Rolls Royce Wraith hits you, the first thing in my mind, and you know what I'm saying, I come from the cloth. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, a Rolls Royce Wraith hits you. It's like, hey, man, my neck and my back. You feel me? Ezell style. Like,
I'm for real, man. My neck and my back. Yeah, for real. But the man, but what's crazy is the man hurt me for real. Like, he really, really hurt me, man. I'm talking about, you know, MRI showing all type of injuries here on my neck, my upper back, lower back. I'm blanking out, you know what I'm saying, late night. You know, I'm talking to you right now. I'm fine. You know, I'm up, walking and talking, I'm fine. But as soon as I like calm down, be doing, you know, business on my phone, you know, I try to catch my phone. I'm catching myself from going to sleep. You know, this been happening since the accident. But yeah, man, this man, he gave me his number. I got his personal number. He gave me his number, and I called his phone right there on the scene. I seen the number go in, so I'm like, yeah, I got you. I don't care what he do. I don't care if you run off. You can run here, run there, do whatever you want to do. I got the video, and I got your number, boy. I got you. You gonna be my best friend, nigga. Snitch, no snitch, wherever you is, you my best friend today.
Damn, son. What car I hit? I had both. Yo, Ben, pull up on me real quick. I just crashed.
On my old side.
See my location.
got bread.
So
That
right.
part. That
Yeah,
part.
that part. So he hit it. He grabbed the stuff. He called on the phone for some guy to come. This guy, Christian, he pull up, and then Tekashi get another car and he take off. So Christian pull up. I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Hey, who is you?" He like, "Yeah, I'm the guy. I'm like his manager slash, I protect the bag and this and that." I said, "Oh, you protect the bag? Okay, well, give me your number two. I needed his number two." Somebody he protect the bag, and you better protect this bag, bro. Let me get your number. So I got his. I got both of their numbers. So when the police came, they like, "What happened?" I kept my mouth closed. Number one, I'm a rapper. Number two, like, even though that's a rat, I didn't snitch on the rat. I kept my mouth closed because number one, he could flee and do whatever he want to do. I got the video. I got the video and I got proof that he was there. So I don't got to tell the police nothing. It's not gonna be me talking about, "Oh, it was him in the courtroom. It was him, Hernandez, whatever his name is." It ain't gonna be me. It's gonna be the Uber driver, and it's gonna be whatever. It ain't gonna be me. So if they want to call this dry snitching, they can call it dry snitching. They can call it
Nah,
whatever
this
you
ain't
want to
no
call it.
snitching.
Man,
This
let me
ain't
tell
no
you something.
snitching
This
because
man ain't gonna
y'all both is involved in just a regular car crash, regular, civilian type of dispute. And I hate when, and I'm not talking about you, bro. Some people, they try to conflate these regular different interactions with business and things like that, with snitching
Right.
and stuff like that. But
Right.
nah, you handling business, bro. You doing what you got to do. You know what I mean?
For real. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, like, you know what I'm saying? I just kept my mouth closed. I ain't telling the man. But now that we think about it, this is a new thing for 2023. You got to think about it. It's like this. It's to snitch or not to snitch on a rat. That's what I'm dealing with, bro. To snitch or not to snitch on a rat. Like, I know people. Go ahead.
Now, a good question is, during that situation, anybody, let's say this, okay, if you get into a car accident with two people, right?
Mhm.
And one of the people is there, you're there, you exchange insurance information, you're like, "Yo, we good." And then the police pull up, it's done. But for one of the parties to jump in a car and leave, that's weird than a mug. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you know for a fact they was driving that whip. You feel
That's
me?
right.
So
That's right.
did that have you like your antennas already spark up? Like, what in the world's going on here?
My antennas was way up because even when the police came to the scene, like, it took them a while to come. And when they finally came, it was two officers in one car. About 5 something in the morning they came. And when they came, they told me to just go ahead, I can leave. I told them, I say, "Why would I leave a major car accident scene without information? I'm hurt." All right, we'll give it to you. Yeah, they'll give it to me, all right. So they gave me the exchange information. But by the time it went in and it was time to go, it's not. By the time it by the time it was time to go to Tallahassee, they done took a number off the tag, like the middle number. So say if the tag got 6 numbers, they took the middle number out. So that took a while for the crash report to come back. It was like they say 15 weeks. I mean, 3 weeks, 15 days or whatever. And I waited for that, went through the runarounds with that. They gave me a hard time. I finally got the crash report. But of course, he's not on the crash report because he wasn't there when the police got there. But long story short, he's not getting away with this, buddy. Tekashi, you're not getting away, buddy. Everybody want to have sympathy for you because, you got beat up and everything. He got beat up, everybody want to talk about it. TMZ, everybody want to talk about, oh, he got beat up, blah, 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 to make everybody feel sorry for him. But guess what? Y'all trying to cover up the fact that he almost killed me and he don't want to take accountability for it. He don't want to take responsibility for it. And he will.
Hey, talk
He
your
will.
talk, man. Talk your talk.
He
On the
will,
real.
bro.
When you reached out to me and y'all sent me the video and stuff, I was like, what? At first, I was a little skeptical. I was like, man, ain't no way this could be Tekashi 6ix9ine. You know what I'm saying? And then once I watched the video and I actually seen him and it went viral after I posted it, I was like, yo, dog, he really did this. Now, how long has this been? Y'all been going through this back and forth?
All right. The accident, the shutter. The accident happened on January 29th. And I've been it's January 29th. I've been holding this footage down, trying to do the right thing with it for the longest. I got my lawyers up and everything. I done started treatment, and all that type of stuff. But, as far as the video concerned, I just been holding it down. I was trying to get it through TMZ. They got the video. Vlad got it too. What's up, Vlad? What's going on? Vlad got it. But this, like, I guess they just scared to run it or whatever reasons they may have. They spook. But yeah, I got direct contact with Vlad and different people, blah, blah, blah. But DJ Academics ran it. You know, he wasn't scared, but he didn't get the video from me. DJ Academics kind of like stole it somehow. I don't even know how he got it, but I've been trying to even reach to him and tell him like, bro,
And
I
to
don't
be
have a
real,
problem with you putting it up.
and to be 100%, this was you personally that was in this situation, right? This
This
ain't
is
no second hand, third hand. This is you.
you seen that logo that's on that video? You see
Definitely.
this? You see this? This me. This me. It just so happened, you know what I'm saying? It just so happened he hit another rapper. You know, I could have been anybody, but he fucked up now, buddy. You know, messed up now, buddy. You know, hit the right one. And you know, hit the right rapper. Cause I
Okay.
ain't scared of you, bro. And whatever, however you want to do it. You know, it's like whatever. You want to go to wax? We on wax. You want to go to the street? We on the street. You want to go to the
Yeah.
court? We on the court. I mean, however you want to do it, bro. It's like
And,
it
and I
is what
get
it
you.
is.
And I get you. We ain't on that. We ain't on.
Nah, we ain't
We.
on that because he already got himself hurt. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, I got some phone calls that morning, and I'm glad it wasn't people. I would just say, you know, not being racist, and I'm not racist. I'm just saying people of color, like my color, because if
Yeah.
it was, then they would have been thinking like, oh, that was Goonville did that. Nah, that ain't Goonville. Goonville ain't do that. Goonville
That,
ain't do that. He
and
got
you
all type of problems out here.
now another question is, where exactly are you from? You from Miami area, right? Where you from?
I'm from Miami, Opelika, born and
Okay.
raised, Bunch
Okay.
Park, Opelika.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. So that I hopefully when people watch this later on, they'll understand it, what that means. You know what I'm saying? And
they
where
need
he
to.
and because where he was when he got that beat down is a totally different place, not connected at all. You know what I'm saying? This ain't on
Right,
Goonville or nobody like that. You know, they clear
right,
of all that, right?
right,
Them
right.
dudes who put the beat down on 6ix9ine, that was some cats from somewhere else, and they was repping something everybody
Right.
can kind of look up and do their own research on, right?
Right. Correct.
You know what I'm saying? But what's crazy is he ain't solved this situation with you, man. He done left you out
Right.
there.
Right. That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm really mad with him because it's like, bruh, like I kept my mouth closed. I ain't say nothing. I'm chilling on the scene. You do whatever. But like, if you were so scared that you violated federal probation because you were out driving drunk and then hit somebody or whatever, then why did you flee the scene if you wasn't gonna handle your business the next day or after? You might as well should have just stayed there to the scene and handled and then just took it. Just took it like a man. Stand there and take it like a man. But you hollering and screaming, you know, you want to run and you leaving the scene, but handle your business. You
Or
know,
at
why would
least,
you do all
or
that? You
at
just made
least
it
I
worse for
would say,
yourself.
I would say, try to work something out between y'all where you shoot you some bread. You feel me? You feel me? Like that's
Anything.
on the
It could have been anything. It could have number one, insurance is insurance. You know, insurance gonna cover insurance for whatever that is. You know what I'm saying? But as far as just me and him, you know, me being a human being, me being a rapper, just me being me, you know, he should have just did that. You know, like I said, if that would have been me and I would have decided to flee the scene, number one, I would have stayed. You know what I'm saying? I did something wrong. I gotta take responsibility for it. That's number one. Number two,
bet.
if I would have decided to leave, bro, I would have said, man, listen here. Take this, man. Take this here, man. Take my number, man. Y'all don't tell nothing, man. Just hold it down for me, man. I call y'all tomorrow. Y'all call me tomorrow, man. Well, I just try to straighten this out, man. I'm sorry for what I did, man. Please forgive me, man. And I just pray that they don't tell on me. That's how I would have been
Exactly.
if I decided to go that route. But that's what he
Exactly.
did. And I mean, when you talk to people over and over, when I talk to TMZ, they like, you know, he just like that. He just can't handle. He just. I don't know what his problem is. I don't
Yeah.
care what his problem is, but he hit the right one, and I ain't giving up until you already know.
Until he get it straight, right? Until he
Yeah,
get
yeah,
everything straight. Now, what's
yeah,
crazy about this situation is it's still going on now. It happened in January. That wasn't that long ago. Like
yeah,
he could have definitely handled this and got this under the, you know what I'm saying, put this under the rug and then moved on to other things. But what's crazy enough is the fact that he just got the beats, bro, the brakes beat off of him, and
yeah,
now a lot of these things are coming to light, man, which are recent. Like this is very recent. Like what happened with you and him was very recent.
yeah,
But
very,
but
yeah.
do you think it's a possibility that he tried to pin this on somebody else and leave you guys in the dust, or was it the fact that he didn't even leave that ladder or that bridge for you guys to communicate to even figure this thing out? You know what I mean?
Well, what I do know is he did leave somebody to take responsibility for that accident. He left the fall guy, and I call him the fall guy. You know, that guy took responsibility for the crash. On the crash report, It's his name, you know, Christian, whatever his last name is, and he on the crash report as the driver, but he's not the driver. Now I have talked to him. Trust me, I talked to the fall guy, and the fall guy was upset, saying that Tekashi took him off payroll. So after the incident and after he put his neck out on the line for Tekashi, he told me out his mouth that Tekashi took him off payroll and only hung with him like maybe like one time after that. Now I don't know how true that is. I don't take everybody's word for what they say, but at the same time, that's what he said. And he also told me if it got to the point where he had to come out and say that I was the driver and I really wasn't the driver, like I really wasn't and he was, he said that he was willing to do that. Yeah,
Wow.
he said that. Yeah, it's crazy because that just goes to show that Tekashi is just. And he told me, he said he see why those guys up the road, like in New York, them gang members did that what they did to him because, I mean, he just not square.
Yeah,
at all.
It seems like a lot of that, man. Like the fact that sometimes, man, no matter what, who you are in life, you're gonna have hiccups, you're gonna have whatever. But when it comes to accountability and squaring up, put your chest out there and saying, "Yeah, I did that." It seems like he's missing a lot of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like the issue is. Feel me?
Yeah. That's all he had to do is just, take accountability. That was it. Even though he a rat and he a snitch and all that, I ain't gonna say I would have been his best friend, but we could have been all right. He
Now,
maybe he could.
now, what about the bread though? Like for your whip, like did you ever get your car corrected and all that stuff, and were your injuries ever addressed and things like that of that nature? I ain't trying to now watch, like, I know that's a loaded question, so watch yourself. You see what I'm saying, Doc? So
okay, well I could tell you this much. I have started the procedures. You know what I'm saying? I got lawyers and I've been started procedures of therapy and all that. And as far as my car, I wasn't in my car, I was in an Uber. Luckily I was in an Uber. Just my luck. If I would have been in my car, I wouldn't have got hit. Just so happens I was in an Uber. I called it at the right time. I got in the car and it happened like 15 minutes later after I was in that Uber. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just my luck, huh? Yeah. Just my luck. He run into me, but guess what? He ran into the right one because he not gonna get away with this one. I don't know. You got a lot of people protecting him and stuff, but once I got video, so it's like he said out his own mouth, like, would I hit both cars? Would I crash? Yeah, I crashed. And he calling for us, pinning his location. So I mean, all the evidence is there. It is what it is, bro. But yeah, he gonna have to answer for that, bro. He gonna have to answer.
That's what it sounds like, man. It sounds like, man. Now, have you taken it to the legal standpoint? Like, have you dropped a lawsuit or did anything of that nature?
Yes, I got lawyers. We already on it. You know what I'm saying? We on it.
Okay. Nah, it makes sense.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Nah, it makes sense. It makes sense because it's a legal matter. And like I said, man, I hate when people conflate all this snitching and all that stuff because, man, come on, man. I can tell by talking to you for just a little bit that you from it. You know what I'm saying? You know what the turf is. You know, feel me? Yeah. So, like, I hate when people try to say, like, try to conflate legal issues with snitching issues. Nah, you got things where you got to handle your paper, your money, get your chili, and that's just business. Like, to be real with you, that's regular business. It has nothing to do with anybody getting locked up or anything like that. So in this situation, you're not really trying to see Tekashi 6ix9ine get locked up. You're just trying to get your just dues, right?
Yeah, just dudes, man. They're going to do whatever they're going to do with him anyway. You know what I'm saying? I really don't want to see bad on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Even though he a snitching, whatever he is, I still don't want to see bad on him. That's why I just kept my mouth closed, man. He going to get out of there however he going to get out of there. But I just know I had that video. And he not going, you're not going to do that to me, bro.
Bet. And that video is making his ways around all over the place. So
it is in spurts. Like if it was like when he got beat up, it went out all over. Everybody saw it, like kind of like, but in this case, it's just keep it in little spurts, just little spurts here and there. But it's all good with me, man, because it's going to get out. And I appreciate you, you know what I'm saying, for sharing this story and having this interview with me. You know what I'm saying? Because I watch you all the time, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you look, but I know what your voice sounds like all the time. I got you. I'm locked in. You can see.
And what's crazy is, like, I do a lot of interviews now, right? I'm doing a couple of interviews now, right? And when you see me now, and when people see me, I'm just your regular big black dude. like that's where most people get like, dang, you's a big dude. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I appreciate that, man. And I want to make sure I get your story out there so you get your paper, man. You get compensated how you're supposed to get compensated, and things will work out right. You know what I'm saying? Now, with all that being said, man, shout out everything that you're affiliated with, man. Your Instagram, all that, your social media, all that, man. Before we close out, cool.
Okay, yeah, man. Y'all want to look for me, man? Y'all go to smoke_Yoshi on Instagram. If y'all want to get a little more personal, y'all can find me on Facebook at Anthony McCray on Facebook. You'll see Goonville on there. You know, Twitter, Smoke Yoshi, everything Smoke Yoshi, smoke_Yoshi. Got Goonville Records. I got my artists we dropping this year. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah. If you want to look at some old footage, that was me on Hood Fab with Rick Ross on the Hood Fab MTV. Yeah, that was me going against Rick Ross. Yeah, that's me. I'm still here. I ain't going nowhere. 305 Day Counting for life. You know what I'm saying? One time for JT, that's my big bro. One time for Rick Ross, you know. Them dogs.
Bet that up. I appreciate it, Smoke Yoshi, Goonville, man. Yo, I appreciate it, man. And yo, the best with you, man. I'll keep in contact and I'll make sure to get this video out as much as we can. All right.
For sure, man. I appreciate you, man. I'm locked in with you, man. And everybody that represent me, man, they own you, man. They own you. Telling everybody about you, man.
Bet that up. All right. Peace.
All right, for sure.